Good morning, this is Sheila from Cardstock Creations and Mini Albums, and today I'm going to do a tutorial on a file folder flip book that I've done for a swap. A lady asked me if I would do a tutorial on it. So this is what it looks like. This isn't the exact one that I swapped. I had made another one, but on the front cover here I have a couple little signs that I matted twice and got just a plain mat there, and then this decorative edge I did with scissors. I added some brads at the corners, and I have a couple of foam pieces here. This is a scarecrow and a pumpkin that I made out of foam, and then just a couple leaves, and then this raised embossed background paper is leaves. I don't have the paper pads at the moment to show you which ones that I've used, but if you're interested, just let me know in the comments below and I'll get back to you with that. This is the inside. There's two pockets, and I just made a few tags for each pocket and put some stickers, and then two more pockets, and I got some photo mats here, the Polaroid photo mats, and this is just some background paper, and some more in here, and I used some more silk leaves to decorate. And then this is the back pockets, some photo mats, and some more tags. So this is made with two file folders that I made out of just regular cardstock. And this is what it looks like. And I will have all the measurements down below for you so that you can cut the pieces and have them ready and follow along through the video. All right, let's see. And I think I grabbed the wrong thing. This is this side. All right, I have two projects I'm trying to work on to get tutorials up. Okay, for the file folders, I just took two regular size 8.5 by 11 pieces of cardstock. You can choose whatever color you like, and then I measured 1/4 inch on the edge and I scored it, and then I just cut for the tab. I just made a little cut here and then cut the rest of it off, and then you fold up to that tab, and that's how I made my folder. Real simple. And you need two for this project. You can add more if you like, but I just used two. And to connect them, before I put my decorative paper, I used just plain old washi tape, and you can choose any color you like. So I left just a tiny separation in between, and I just try to measure the best I can and lay that down. It doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, you're going to cover it with your decorative paper. Turn it over and do the same. Just get the excess off. Okay, and then I also added the same tape on the inside, just so it would match. Just try to put it in the middle if you can. If you can, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. And you can just fold it, crease it a little bit if you like. And then do the same for the other inside folder. Okay. And fold that over. So, and there, that's how I constructed. There you go. Now it's ready for pages. And I put my pages on first only because I want the pages to make sure the washi tape doesn't come off. Because if you live in a warm and humid climate, this washi tape or even score tape sometimes does not stick very well. So, alright, so now I'm just gonna figure out which pieces I had for the cover. I think it was these two. So you're just gonna start covering all the pieces. You can use glue, you can use the ATC tape, whichever you like. Put that down. Same for the back. Wipe any excess off of the glue because you don't want that sticking to other things. Alright, for the inside. Now I chose to use the same paper for both sides. You can use different ones if you like. I just chose to use the same throughout. Not, I mean, I use different color papers, but on these two, you know, like 2 pages of each printed paper. If that makes any sense. But you can decorate your pages any way that you like. I'm glad that fall is finally here, even though here in North Carolina we're still getting pretty warm days in the low 80s, but there's no humidity, so it feels wonderful. So I'm just going to go ahead and add all my pages before we even start with the pockets. Now in the file folder flip book that I had shown on one of the swaps, I have decorative pockets, the decorative edge pockets, which I used my Cricut to do. Some people have the Big Shot and they can put decorative edges, or they have a one of the punches for the decorative edges. But for this one, for this tutorial, I didn't do a decorative edge. I just left them plain. And if you own a Cricut, I just went and did a search for decorative edges, like a picture frame and stuff, and then you upload it into Design Space. And all I did was like cut off some of the edge of the paper shape that I uploaded, and then I was able to just make a edge pocket. I would like to do a video showing you how I did that on the Cricut, but I don't know how I'd go about that yet. I'm just getting used to doing these tutorials, showing you how I construct these albums. Alright, so that's the last page. You can glue yours a little bit better than I did mine, but I'm just doing that for sure. Alright, so now, excuse me, sorry. Now we can start with the pockets. And you're going to need 6 pockets. And they measure 6 by 3 inches. And you're going to score 1/4 of an inch on either side of the pocket. And I'm going to get mine all ready to glue down. Be sure to use just glue when you're applying your pockets, because if you use the score tape, it tends to stick to things that you put inside the pocket, and then that's not good if it gets stuck in tears. So I always use glue, especially for my pockets, just so that I make sure that that doesn't happen. Okay, so you can snip off the corners. And for the measurements of the decorative paper on the pages, it's just, you just gotta minus 1/4 of an inch on either side, on one side, like this side, 1/4 of an inch less, and 1/4 of an inch less on this side, and then it should fit your pages. And the same with the pocket, the decorative pages, just do it. Well, for the pockets, it has to be a little bit less. If you do less, 1/4 of an inch less on this, like 6 by 3, it's not going to come out. You have to, when this is folded, it's actually 5 by 3. So you'd have to go 1/4 of an inch less on that. Otherwise, your paper is not going to fit. Alright, so then you fold and attach each one, and make sure you do your pockets so that they're not right up against the crease here, because then your book's not going to close too good. So we're just going to glue these down. Oops. Don't forget to glue the bottom. Last two pockets. Alright, it's the last pocket. Now we're ready to add the decorative paper. And I did the same. I kept the basically used the same paper for both pockets. I don't know if you can hear it, but the crickets are really loud up there this morning. I don't know if the mic is picking it up. But they're loud.